Welcome back to the channel. If you guys don't know by now, by reading the title, you should know. These are all the things that they don't tell you about Astroworld Festival. That's right, I'm gonna tell you all the stuff that they don't say, because I'm telling you right now, I was not ready for some of the stuff that happened at this event. So let's first talk about the GA line and what happened and caused that whole riot of people just coming in and just breaking through the fence and doing all those things. So if you look at the line right here, you can clearly see there were a lot of people everywhere trying to get in, and it was pretty much ridiculous. That's right, there was no organization and nobody really knew what was going on, where to go, where to stand, how to get in. Everybody just wanted to get in, they wanted to get merch, and they wanted to get stuff and wanted to have fun, but they just didn't really have no organization telling you where to go and where to be. The number one thing that stuck out to me was the trash, bro. There was literally bottles, wrappers, you name it, all over the ground everywhere that we went, and I'm gonna show you guys right here. Trash everywhere, bro. Literally the whole place is covered in trash everywhere we step. This is ridiculous. So you can see, obviously there was trash everywhere, right? But the craziest thing was, we were standing in line next to the stage waiting for Travis to come out, and a dude pissed in the cup, and he set the cup down full of piss right next to us. So then we started this whole riot and everybody was going crazy. I forgot to record it because it was so in the moment type thing, but it was literally a cup full of piss right there next to us, and then somebody kicked it over towards the other people, and I had to make sure the cup got kicked over before the show started, because I definitely wasn't trying to be stepping in piss the whole time. So that's just another side note to what was going on. Not to mention all the drunk people that there were. We literally saw a dude in the grass just knocked out, and his friends was just sitting there just like, oh yeah, he'll be all right. I don't know how they do it, bro. They literally do all that, have all that rage and all that fun, and then they don't even get to see the concert because they was too faded and they was drunk and passed out before the show even happened. That doesn't make any sense to me. Let's just talk about the shoes first, because this one actually broke my heart. So my shoes, they got pretty dirty. These are my Chicago ones, and they're pretty dirty, bruh. But these are actually pretty nice compared to other people's. And I'm gonna pop them up on the screen right here so you guys can see what happened to other people. I literally saw people covered in mud all the way up to their shins, up to their knees, bro. And closer to the stage, it's all grass and there's no type of cement anywhere. And the grass just turns into mud like that. I saw people covered in mud by like 2, 3 o'clock. So by the end of the night, people were messing up their shoes. I saw people with Travis Scott's, because you know they're all trying to come fitted with their Travis Scott gear on, wearing their Travis Scott 1s or their 4s or whatever, you name it, 6s. I literally saw people with their Travis Scott shoes covered in mud, and I felt so bad for them, especially that baby blue Jordan 4. Ooh, I felt so bad for people, because I thought I was, you know, I wear leather to events like that because if it gets dirty, then it's easier to clean. But with that suede, that's a whole nother beast, bro. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys a clip right here. Hold up, did you see that? The dude only had one shoe on. I forgot to mention that too. I saw people literally just throwing their shoes off in the crowd and just walking around with no shoes on, saying F it, I don't even want my shoes no more. Just being covered in mud, feet full of mud, and I don't know, I guess that was the thing to do. So overall, there were literally people everywhere, so don't be surprised. There was over 60,000 people at this event. They said it was a lot bigger than the first year. I didn't go the first year, but just to take that into a scale, obviously it's not as big as like Coachella or anything like that, but no matter what, 60,000 people in one area is 60,000 people in one area. So you always want to keep your ground, keep your space, and make sure that you know, bring pants with zip up pockets and different things like that, and bring a fanny pack that you could hold your stuff in so you don't worry about losing or getting anything stolen. That's always very important. Those are just safe habits that I have when I go to events like that. So let's take it to the merch. I want to show you guys this merch line because this stuff is crazy. Man, look at that. That's the merch line. Crazy, bro. All the way over there. So that was just one of the merch lines. There were 3 of them at the event, and they were all insane, literally waiting for hours. Got some of the stuff right here. This isn't everything, but I picked up a few things. If you want to get merch, you should go very, very early, because I guess that's the thing to do. We saw dudes coming out there with boxes of merch, literally spent easily 10 racks on merch alone. They left by like 12:30 and the event opened at 12, and they were like, we're done for the day. Like, they knew that they was about to make their money and everything was all good. So if you're there for merch, make sure that you get there early as hell, or plan to sit in line for a long time, or just buy it for resale, because it is a crazy, crazy experience getting your way into that line, finessing, cutting, all those other crazy things that was going on. We had to deal with a lot just to get the stuff that we had. luckily we got some merch, so I wasn't mad. Another big thing is the pictures, the photo opportunities, all those things. There were a lot of dope installments at the event, but it was just hard to take pictures because there were so many people all over the place. So you know, everybody wants to take a picture with the Travis Scott head, and then they had 2 different ones at the event, but it was hard because there's so many people trying to do the same thing. So you got all these people next to you, and in the background it's like trying to get the perfect shot, and people's not lining up and taking turns, so it's just literally a madhouse. And if anything, I would say just say F it, don't even take the picture, or just take the picture and know that you're gonna have to blur people out in the background or whatever it is that you gotta do to try to get your Instagram photo, because 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna be that perfect shot that you thought you was gonna get before you came. So talking about the crowd, now obviously this is a huge thing. Everybody knows if you come into a Travis Scott concert, it's time to rage, it's time to get crazy, it's time to get local. So I was obviously prepared and I knew everything that was gonna happen with that situation, but there was a lot of people that weren't. So if you are not prepared and you think you're not about that life, please do not go to the front, because there were a lot of people that started off the concert in the front, and about 3 or 4 songs deep, they were coming out crying, couldn't breathe, all these different things, people getting trampled. Don't go into the pit if you're not about that life, because if you ain't about that life, oh, you will get spit up out of that pit real quick. There was a dude that was telling me he was at Playboy Cardi. He got trampled for like 3 minutes. He was on the ground and nobody helped him up. He was literally just getting stomped on for like 3 minutes, bro. That's crazy. That's a long time. Like, I bet you he's traumatized for life. One moment that I would say though is when they just get the crowd going, when it's pop. Just jump with the crowd. Don't try to go against the wave. Don't try to go against the momentum. Just fall in with the momentum, jump with them, and you'll be all right. The final thing that I want to leave with is just leaving the event. Obviously, you know the traffic is about to be hectic. There's a bunch of cars coming out of the parking lots. So if you can park farther away and make that longer walk, you will be able to get out faster, or you can just plan to sit in that parking lot and know that you're gonna be sitting in traffic for a while, literally just trying to get out of the parking lot. So that's your choice, your decision. Those are just some things that I would say that nobody really talks about. Everybody wants to talk about the glitz and the glam and all those cool things. If you haven't seen the full Travis Scott performance video on our channel, go check that out. The link is above. It's also down below in the description. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to do so, because you already know this is the DNA show and we're bringing you that hot fire like Dylan. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. My name is DJ. I'm out. I'm gone. Peace. I need to clean my shoes, bruh. I just thought about that. We're gonna clean these things up real quick. That's what we need to do. All right.